Hi everyone, welcome to Nexa Visions. Today we're going to talk about something absolutely fascinating, the famous Ramanujan summation. Now tell me, what do you think happens if we add all the integers from 1 to infinity, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and so on? It seems infinite, right? But here's the mind-blowing part. The great Indian mathematician, born in 1887, proved that this summation is actually equal to -1 divided by 12. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Don't worry, by the end of this video you'll understand how that makes sense. And hey, before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel. That'll make Ramanujan happy. All right, let's begin. First, let's look at a simpler series, 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1, and so on. Let's call this series SG. Now, what's the answer to SG? If we stop at an even number of terms, we get 0. If we stop at an odd number of terms, we get 1. So what's the fair value? To find that, let's take 1 minus SG. You'll notice that 1 minus SG gives us the same pattern as SG itself. That means SG is equal to 1 divided by 2. Now, let's move to our main series, the sum of all positive integers from 1 to infinity. Let's call it S. We're going to do a small trick here. We multiply the entire series by 4. Then we subtract this new series from the original S. What we get is something interesting. The pattern turns into 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5, and so on. Now we know what 3 times the S series looks like. Let me write it again, leaving a little gap at the start so you can clearly see the pattern. Now let's take minus 3 times S and add it to itself. In other words, we're adding equation 1 and equation 2 together. When we do that, something interesting happens. We get the series 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 and so on. That is SG, and since SG is 1 divided by 2, when we substitute that value, we find that S, the sum of all positive integers, is equal to -1 divided by 12. Crazy, right? Infinity giving a negative fraction. But that's the beauty of Ramanujan's brilliant mathematical insight. It shows us that mathematics isn't just about numbers. It's about patterns, logic, and creativity. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.